Hello, beautiful creators, and welcome to this MISTA moment. Today we will be talking about feng shui. So, why feng shui? I mean, feng shui is foreign to a lot of people, so I love it. There's not going to be a whole lot of mental concepts already in our ego mind that's going to try to block it. So, that's perfect. But there will be a lot of wooey concepts in feng shui because it is a very strong modality that's teaching us that our inner world creates our outer world and that we are projecting our outer world. So there's that. Everything here on this channel is very metaphysical, and because everything is metaphysical, I mean, if you studied physics, you would be like, whoa. So let's start with feng shui. Okay, so feng shui is really an Eastern tradition that started way before Jesus and was used to understand what we were creating. And if we, I don't like to say good or bad, but really good or bad. If there's something in our reality that we're experiencing and we're doing it unconsciously and we don't like it, how do we make it conscious? So this tradition started so that we could look at the reality like dream interpretation, because it is a dream, and interpret it and its symbols to understand what is inside of us so we can uncover it and create differently. So what a better way than feng shui? It's like learning dream interpretation to the fullest. So here's what it is. So basically we have chi energy, and we can think of it like the Pink Floyd triangle. All colors are in white. So the Pink Floyd triangle has the white light come in and it all goes out. It's every color. That's exactly how it happens in our body with the chakra system. We have the white light come in and it creates reality the same way. Feng shui is actually the exact same way, but what they've done is they've put it on what they call a map that we can template into our house. And why our house? Because that's where we spend all our time. So everything in our house is of our creation. Don't project it that it's your husband or your kids. Your kids and your husband are reflections, mirror reflections of you. If they're in your reality, their vibrational standpoint and their beliefs and concepts are very closely matching to your own. So let's just throw that away if you try to go there. My kids make the mess. My husband does this and that and the other thing. See, that's unconscious creating. It's all you, so take that back. If you want to change the world, change yourself. I promise you. And feng shui will take you to this understanding. So what we need to do is understand the dream interpretation so that we can create a better dream. Okay. Feng shui, we put it into our home and we template our home. Best way to do it, and this will just be the initial teaching so you fully understand why we're using feng shui, is get organized in your house. If you want to take this seriously, get super organized in your house the best that you can. Get some crystals of every color of the feng shui map. Get a feng shui map and map it out in your house. Use these crystals as guide points for your rooms of what colors should flow and how the chi should flow in your house. And then let it go. And come back to it as your house starts falling right back to the way it was. Oh, also, when you do these crystals, as best you can, try to start shifting your home decor to match, because that is the best chi flow. This is optimal energy for you. And people that have good chi flow and are very close to a good state of being of love and realize that they're creating, they become creators of their reality, their houses feel amazing. So I always strive for that. And a lot of people do comment that they feel great when they come in my house. And I've worked on that. That didn't just happen. I really used feng shui for a lot of years. So basically what you do is you try to shift your house to match this feng shui templating. You get the elements. There's 4 elements. You get that all going in your house, and then you let it fall back to its old self, because it will. Maybe not identically, because if you're listening to this channel, you've already started shifting things in yourself, in your house. And if you do this templating, you are becoming more conscious. You wouldn't do it from an unconscious place. You wouldn't even vibrate or resonate with this channel. So as it starts falling apart, you look at the areas and you match them up with the map to see what is this signifying within myself. And I talked about this in the intro video, but we'll go a little deeper right now. I had a home in Wisconsin that no matter what I freaking did, I would clean this laundry room perfect. By the next day, it was always messy. I'm telling you, it would just be something. My cat, my kids. Then when I told everybody to just stay out of it, because, you know, I still fall asleep to my creations and what things are trying to show me, even though I'd been in feng shui, this whole house was templated in feng shui. Why I wasn't paying attention, I have no idea. But after I told them all to just stay out of it and shut the door, the freaking shelves above my washer and dryer fell. And everything was everywhere. It was the worst mess it had ever been. And that's when I said, hold up, wait a minute. This is happening for a reason. This is a block within myself. My energy is creating this. What is this to teach me? This is really hard, but this is why I'm using feng shui. Anything that you follow on this channel and you start to completely embody and you look at will help shift you to understand what I'm saying to you right now. It's very foreign to a lot of people. So I looked at my feng shui map and I realized that the laundry room in my home was my career sector and that I had a block. So there was something in my career that was keeping me less than love. There was something I was unconsciously creating in my career that was not in alignment with my true self. And I identified it right away. And I was a business owner, it was easier for me, but don't get it twisted. The only reason I became a successful business owner and really took off is because I did a lot of this inner work and I believed in my creations. So when I shifted these few things within myself that were keeping me out of love with my career and my creations and stopped blaming the outer reality, it automatically shifted. And my laundry room actually became a really awesome place because it became a place that I became more organized. I actually got better shelving in there and I was able to actually take some things from other areas of my house and get more organized in there as I shifted it within myself. So that's super hard to understand, but I promise you, I'm just trying to lead you to inside creates the outside through all these videos. I hope you understand that. We have to stop giving power to the outer reality, and this is another way to take it back, is to fully understand that we're creating everything from within ourselves. So feng shui is a great way to understand that. And a lot, even in the Western civilization right now, feng shui is used in design concepts and people don't fully understand it. But the people that do hire designers and things to feng shui their house and their house stays that way, that's because their inner world, they've already understand abundance and love and creation. Maybe not to the way that I am describing it, and it'll stay that way. And you notice this, like with hoarders, like this is not an outer solution, people. Like we can look at hoarders and be like, why? You know, like it makes no sense. It's because they have so much inside of themselves that it's unconscious and their outer house is just reflecting it. Until they fix that inside, they'll hold on to that stuff because they're projecting outside as a way to not face the inside. So we need that shift. So I hope this video helps you. If you feel like you benefited from it, please share it with a friend, and thank you so much for watching.